If you have been drawn to these words today, know that this is no mere coincidence. The universe has orchestrated this moment, weaving together the threads of divine timing to deliver a profound message that your soul desperately needs to hear. There is a sacred purpose behind your presence here, and the revelations that await you will illuminate the shadows of confusion that have been clouding your heart. In the intricate dance of human relationships, you have undoubtedly felt the sting of someone's sudden withdrawal. There is someone in your immediate circle, perhaps a friend, colleague, family member, or someone whose presence has become woven into the fabric of your daily existence, who has begun to pull away from you in ways that defy explanation. Their retreat has left you standing in a space of bewilderment, your mind racing through endless possibilities, searching for answers to questions that seem to have no clear resolution. You may have found yourself lying awake at night, replaying recent conversations, dissecting every interaction with the precision of a detective examining evidence. Did you say something that wounded them? Have you unknowingly crossed a boundary that you weren't even aware existed? The uncertainty gnaws at you, creating a persistent ache in your chest as you wonder if you've somehow failed this person who once seemed so connected to your world. But I am here to tell you that the truth is far more complex and beautiful than you could have imagined. This person's distance from you is not born from any shortcoming on your part, nor is it the result of any offense you may have committed. The reality is that they are carrying a secret, a truth so powerful and overwhelming that it has forced them to create physical and emotional space between you, not because they care less, but because they care so much more than they ever anticipated. The weight of unspoken feelings this individual is harboring feelings for you that run deeper than the casual affection of friendship or the comfortable familiarity of acquaintanceship. When they think of you, their heart races with an intensity that both thrills and terrifies them. They find themselves captivated by the smallest details of your being. The way your eyes light up when you laugh, the passion in your voice when you speak about something you love, the gentle way you treat others, or the unique perspective you bring to every conversation. These feelings have caught them completely off guard. Perhaps they entered your life expecting nothing more than a pleasant friendship or professional relationship, only to discover that your presence has awakened something within them that they weren't prepared to face. They may be someone who has always prided themselves on maintaining control over their emotions, someone who approaches relationships with careful consideration and measured responses. Yet here you are, disrupting their carefully constructed emotional boundaries simply by being authentically yourself. The depth of their feelings frightens them because it represents vulnerability in its purest form. They recognize that what they feel for you has the power to change everything. Their perception of themselves, their understanding of what they want in life, and potentially the entire dynamic of your relationship. This realization brings with it a cascade of questions and fears that feel too overwhelming to process while maintaining their usual composure in your presence. The internal storm when this person is around you, they experience an emotional tempest that threatens to overwhelm their senses. Joy, excitement, nervous energy, and profound longing all collide within them, creating an intensity that they struggle to contain. They may find themselves hyper, aware of your every gesture, hanging on your words with an attention that goes far beyond casual interest. At the same time, they're fighting an internal battle to appear normal, to maintain the facade that nothing has changed, even as everything within them has shifted dramatically. this inner turmoil manifests in ways they never expected. They might find themselves rehearsing conversations with you in their mind, crafting the perfect responses to things you haven't even said yet. They could be stealing glances when they think you're not looking, memorizing the details of your expressions and mannerisms. The sound of your laughter might send waves of warmth through their entire being, while the thought of your potential rejection fills them with a cold dread that they've never experienced before. The more they try to suppress these feelings, the more powerful they become. It's as if their emotions have taken on a life of their own, growing stronger and more insistent with each passing day. They may have convinced themselves that distance will provide the clarity they seek, that time apart will allow these feelings to fade back to manageable levels. In their mind, stepping away from you isn't an act of rejection. It's an act of self-preservation. The deeper truth behind their withdrawal, understanding the motivation behind their distance, requires us to look beyond the surface of their behavior and into the complexities of the human heart. This person's withdrawal is actually a testament to the profound impact you've had on their life. They're not running from you. They're running from the vulnerability that comes with caring so deeply for another person. They may be grappling with questions about timing, appropriateness, and the potential consequences of revealing their true feelings. Perhaps they believe that their emotions are inappropriate given your current relationship dynamic, or they fear that confession might destroy the connection you already share. They might be concerned about how others would perceive a romantic development between you, or they could be dealing with their own personal circumstances that make pursuing these feelings seem impossible. There's also the possibility that they're struggling with self-doubt, convinced that someone like you could never reciprocate feelings for someone like them. They may have built up an image of you in their mind that places you on a pedestal, making them feel unworthy of your affection. This self-imposed inadequacy drives them further into isolation, as they convince themselves that maintaining distance is the kindest thing they can do for both of you. The sacred timing of revelation, the universe operates on its own timeline, and the secret that has been driving this person away from you will not remain hidden forever. In the coming days and weeks, you may begin to notice the walls they've built starting to crumble. The weight of unspoken truth has a way of demanding release, and their feelings will eventually find a way to surface, whether through direct confession or through the accumulation of small signs that become impossible to ignore. When this moment of revelation arrives, and it will arrive, your response will be crucial not only for their emotional well-being, but for your own spiritual growth. This situation is presenting you with an opportunity to practice some of the highest virtues of human experience: compassion, understanding, and unconditional acceptance of another person's vulnerability. If they find the courage to open their heart to you, remember that they are offering you the most precious gift one person can give another, their authentic truth. This act of vulnerability requires tremendous bravery, and regardless of whether you share their feelings, their honesty deserves to be met with kindness and respect. They are not burdening you with their emotions. They are trusting you with their most guarded secrets. Navigating the path forward with grace, should you discover that you do not share their romantic feelings, approach your response with the gentleness of someone who understands the courage it took for them to speak their truth. Be honest about your own feelings while acknowledging the value they bring to your life in other ways. Many beautiful and meaningful relationships have weathered the revelation of unrequited feelings and emerged stronger bound by the trust and honesty that such moments require. Conversely, if you find that their confession awakens feelings within you that you hadn't previously acknowledged, this could mark the beginning of a profound and transformative chapter in both of your lives. Sometimes the most beautiful love stories begin with one person having the courage to speak a truth that the other person didn't even know they needed to hear. Regardless of the romantic outcome, this experience is calling you to embody the highest aspects of your spiritual nature. Your guardian angels are orchestrating this situation, not just to resolve the immediate tension between you and this person, but to facilitate growth, understanding, and deeper connection to the divine love that flows through all relationships. The divine purpose behind human connection, your angels want you to understand that every relationship in your life serves a sacred purpose. Some people enter your world to teach you about joy and celebration, others to show you strength and resilience. This particular person has come into your life to teach you about the vulnerability and courage required for authentic love, and to give you the opportunity to practice unconditional compassion. The emotional challenges you're navigating right now are not obstacles to your happiness. They are the very experiences through which your soul grows and expands. Every moment of confusion, every pang of uncertainty, every surge of empathy you feel for this person's struggle is contributing to your evolution as a human being capable of deeper love and understanding. Trust in the divine timing of your life. Trust that you have been given exactly the experiences you need for your highest growth. Trust that your guardian angels are guiding both you and this person toward the resolution that will serve everyone's greatest good. A prayer for divine guidance, beloved divine source. We come before you with open hearts, seeking your wisdom and guidance as we navigate the beautiful complexity of human emotions and relationships. Grant us the grace to see beyond surface behaviors to the tender hearts beating beneath. Help us respond to vulnerability with compassion, to uncertainty with patience, and to love in all its forms with reverence and respect. Bless us with the understanding that every person who crosses our path is a sacred gift, bringing opportunities for growth, learning, and deeper connection to the divine love that unites all beings. May we be instruments of your peace, offering comfort to those who struggle with unspoken feelings and strength to those who find the courage to speak their truth. Guide us to trust in your perfect timing, knowing that all things unfold according to your divine plan. Help us remember that we are never alone, that our guardian angels walk beside us through every joy and challenge, whispering encouragement and wisdom into our hearts. In this moment of uncertainty, fill us with your peace. In this time of potential revelation, grant us your wisdom. In all our relationships, let us be reflections of your unconditional love. Amen. Affirmations for your spiritual journey as you move forward from this moment. Carry these affirmations with you as reminders of your own divine nature and the sacred purpose behind all your relationships. I am open to understanding and empathizing with others, recognizing that every person's emotional journey is sacred and deserving of compassion. I trust my intuition and the guidance of my guardian angels to navigate the beautiful complexities of human relationships and emotions with grace and wisdom. I am strong and resilient, capable of embracing personal growth through every experience, whether joyful or challenging. I foster meaningful connections with those around me by approaching each relationship with an open heart and mind. I honor the vulnerability that others share with me, knowing that their trust is a precious gift that deserves my respect and kindness. I am a beacon of divine love in the world, reflecting compassion and understanding in all my interactions. The universe has blessed me with the capacity for deep connection and authentic love, and I embrace this gift with gratitude and reverence. I am exactly where I need to be, experiencing exactly what I need to experience for my highest good and spiritual evolution. Amen, and so it is.